Lovers Love Driving Chronicles, Colliding Conversations.
A lady's not gonna do shit for you, right? Unless she really care about you, right?
Some people maybe not knowing how the person should treat them because they never had anyone to treat them
We
nice.
can learn.
Man, Pop.
We all can learn.
Lovers Love Driving
We all
Chronicles.
can learn.
Another one back at it.
We
Word.
all
Uplifting
learn
the
that.
culture, talking about the culture.
You live and you
Word.
learn, right? Once you start
Relationships
living and you learn
about the culture.
Yeah, but
I understand.
Life
When
lessons,
you
life,
come
no,
down to
hold on, champ. Life lessons come with time, and sometimes individuals put their time in things that shouldn't be put time towards.
Right. So
So
that's
they
their
don't know.
fault.
They don't know how to be like. Ain't gonna front no lie. Like I'm not trying to throw myself in this situation.
I know that. You already did. You already did, my brother.
But I
You already did, my brother. Yeah.
Colliding Conversations. Basically, how to practice it. I know it's certain candles you light at a certain time. Elaborate, please.
Help me out. Help me.
Yeah.
No, but I just wanted to celebrate Kwanzaa. Like basically, I celebrated it when I was in 3rd grade. That's when I learned about it. I went to Catholic school, and I had an African teacher. She taught us about Kwanzaa. So she broke it down. We learned about it. That's when we learned the Swahili words. And then I'm like, we don't grow up raising our kids on culture. Like they learn what the history books tell them. We don't really install anything else in them. Like, okay, they know what history tell them. We make sure that they know about school. We teach them about God, but far in between that, like, only thing that they know as for self is like slavery movies.
Right,
they don't
right.
really get to see like, okay, we were kings and queens and stuff like that. So I'm like, okay, and what is Kwanzaa doing? Kwanzaa is basically reinforcing like being black is good, respect your environment, respect your place, love your community.
Yeah.
So just work together, support another black person. If you see a black person with an issue, you see 20 cops on one person, it's only one guy, you see 20 cops, make that your business. Don't just, so especially when, so this was like before, like I was already interested in Juneteenth. I always do a shout out for Juneteenth. And
So this was instilled in you early.
It's been years, like so the
Oh, okay.
Juneteenth and the Kwanzaa stuff, but I never actually celebrated it.
Okay. Oh, so I'm saying your parents told you about this?
My
or
mother
no?
used to take me for Kwanzaa. My mother used to take me. They would have like a Kwanzaa celebration.
Mhm.
At BAM, like they'll do dances and stuff like that. So I would go as well when I was younger.
Mhm.
But when I got older, like everything else was my decision. So that fell away.
Mhm.
But then when it came to like
What's going
everything
on
that's
now?
going
Yeah, I got you.
it was like I definitely want, and then having a child, like I definitely want her to know.
Mhm,
I definitely
mhm.
want her to know about her culture, and
So I like how it goes. I know you celebrated the days. I don't know if you need to get something. I know it's...
the 26th to the 1st
Mm-hmm.
is Kwanzaa.
I got you, baby.
I didn't really use it, but
I'm in the back. I'm in
the
the back.
26th to the 1st is the days we celebrate Kwanzaa.
And Kwanzaa is African Christmas.
No,
What is Kwanzaa?
Kwanzaa
It's a culture.
is about culture.
Mm-hmm.
So you can celebrate Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, Christmas if you like to. Because it has nothing to do. Christmas is regarding religion. Can a pagan holiday, everybody do the gifts, whatever. But
And Kwanzaa is African
Christmas
celebration.
is a religion. Like,
Yeah.
So people actually who's really spiritual, religious, into church, they go to church on Christmas.
Mhm.
It's not about the gifts. They go to church.
Mm.
So Christmas is religious, right?
Yes.
And then Kwanzaa is cultural.
Mm.
So you're learning about the culture. It's the same thing.
Yeah. Sort of not the same thing because religion is
No,
religion.
I'm talking about the same thing I was talking to you about earlier.
Okay.
What Kwanzaa actually entails and why do you celebrate?
Yeah.
Or why I felt like it was important.
Mhm.
But then they have the principles. Unity is the black candle,
Mm-hmm.
and
That's in the middle. I'm here.
It's the first candle you light in the middle,
Mm.
and it's Umoja,
Right there.
and it's for unity.
No, yeah, what was that?
You don't know it. You ain't write it down for me. You know this is what I did. You didn't study. He always
Y'all getting all this rough draft, no editing edition.
I sent you the information for you to study. So you
I think that's somebody else, putting them on to something. So, I'm passing the
But
word.
basically,
Each one teach one?
yeah.
Holla, each one teach one. That's how we build.
Spread the word, baby.
You hear? Each one
Spread the
teach
word,
one.
baby.
That's how we build.
Real.
Love is Love Driving Chronicles. Come take a ride with me.
For real, baby.
So basically, every day is a principle. Every principle, you light a candle. For every principle, you explain. Like, say we all here together, we all gather, and we talk about, hey, what does unity mean to you? You'll tell me. What does unity mean to you? We all say what unity means.
So the
to us.
next day, like first you like the middle one. The middle one, the white one is
Black.
all right, and then you
I said
go
no.
woo-wee, Black Power, man.
Black is for the people. Red is for the blood. Green is for the land. So-
And that goes like but to the left or the right?
You can jump from end to end.
So it's black the middle. Then what is it? Red.
Red
Right.
is left.
Red is the left. Green. So it's black, green. No, black, red, green, red, green. Like it goes like that. But
Yeah.
You work out and then you come back in.
Right now, I'm not trying to
White
take it.
skin.
I'm actually taking.
But no, if you wasn't taking
No, that's
He's at baseball. Same.
Yeah, I know.
But
I know it's a joke though, but
right now, my mental, I feel like I would date whatever makes me happy. Date within my brown and black sisters.
Right,
I'm not
right,
dating
right.
no chicken cutlet, uncooked, not
Right.
seasoned.
yeah, right.
So
I understand what you're saying.
what you feel about dating out your race, let's just say. What you feel about
I feel
dating
about
out your
dating
race?
white
Like,
guys
is it
like that.
a thing you feel like some people say within, I would say any culture, but more or less, your race or whatever, it would be, you would feel like you're dating out your race. Is it diluting your race? Is that like a thing that it's like, damn, you shouldn't date out your race?
I don't think that's the thing I resonate with. So like I don't have anything against it actually.
Love is love. You hear me?
So
Love
you
is
say-
love driving
you
chronicles.
date a white guy.
Oh, you would?
Yeah, but it's
No, I asked her.
like-
He asked her would she date a white guy.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
Good, but at least
All right,
saying
No,
I'm on the market, guys.
no, but what I'm saying is I don't have anything that's like against that. Like if I were interracial date and I
Right.
feel like as long as that person is not taken away from your culture, I feel like
Paper.
I'm not saying like I'm
Paper.
saying that as long as they don't take away from your culture, as long as they don't feel like just because they're this ethnicity that they brought more to you.
That's
Come in.
Sam Cooke movie on Netflix too. Good one. Really talking about that culture. Word. The bombing in Philly was on May 13th,
I forgot what the
1985. Move. Excuse me.
Move.
The organization was called
Okay.
Move.
Yeah, the people that was called Move.
Yeah. That was crazy. I think.
Dropping the whole community,
yeah,
right?
that was-
Yeah. 61 homes was
They dropped a bomb on like basically you can almost call it like a village. They
Yeah.
dropped a bomb just because they had an organization.
what year that was?
in 1985.
1985.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
1985.
In
85.
Philadelphia.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Getting back to also we was talking about Black Wall Street. That I don't know. I feel like
Tulsa, Oklahoma?
people knew about it. Tulsa, Oklahoma. People know about it, but I feel like
1921,
it's kind
June
of like
1st. Right,
it's kind of when I really got into it. It was more or less like
No, we had
damn,
our own community. We had
everything.
We had everything, and then they bombed it.
But a lot of people-
Yeah.
But what it is
Rosewood.
what happened in Rosewood?
Oh, down there, this black man was accused of raping this a white woman.
Yeah.
And
It was a
like in
movie.
the field, but it was,
It was
a
a
old
movie.
movie.
It was a movie.
Not an old movie, but it was like in
Mhm.
the field, like so. But they was talking about like.
And they
this-
burnt the whole town down and killed everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And then they come to find out this white woman.
Oh, they call that.
She was nothing but a whore from the Jump Street.
Right.
And they killed.
Right.
That was a very good movie.
And that was just like the Black Wall Street
Read
of a lady, of a female
No.
lying and jeopardizing all these people was doctors, they was lawyers, they had movie theaters, they had hospitals, they had
That drives me
different,
to-
right. They had different. They was doctors. They had different
Yeah.
things going on in their life, but the whole foundation was to get rid of the Negro people.
Yeah.
That drives me
The
to two things I
foundation
want
of
to
the-
talk about. Also,
Foundation of the.
I don't know.
we flourished so much at that time as well. It was so many good
Right.
things we did. When that stopped, we started. You don't know yourself. You don't like yourself. You don't love yourself. All those things came out. All those demons came out. But when you was forced to kind of stay with your pack,
Right.
you did more. Let's be honest. It's a lot of times it's in the records that you owned more, you had more. It was
this
just
was
more
taken
things.
back from
Yeah,
you.
that was taken. But I'm saying
This was taken
if nothing
back
was taken
you
from us,
because they figured that you get too high mighty and big, and then you took it all back. Cause if you read
Damn.
your history, all
Rip us
this
apart.
that you're talking about,
we can't be with you.
these black folks was in demand. And they seen that they were more powerful than them, so they put them back into slavery. Every time you turn around and they had the chance, they would make laws and this and that, where they'll pass this in Congress to keep you back from getting anywhere.
Woo! The homes,
Right.
land.
I mean, they got movies that comes on Channel 13 that tells you specifically how brutal these people were.
Yeah, definitely.
right.
Yeah,
And it's just
yeah.
like I feel like we're very. I think we spoke about this last time, but I feel like we're just very forgiving people. Like,
No.
No,
Sorry to
honestly,
interrupt.
I believe we're very forgiving people.
I
because
said that.
It's we what you call it, because like the Holocaust happened how many years ago?
Mm-hmm.
But you can't you can't disrespect a Jew. You can't do anything.
Mhm.
You can't say racist connotations to them. And that happened many years ago. We build, we got tore down. We build, we got tore down. Still no reparation. So we sitting here and we're very forgiving.
You're not
people.
going to get it.
Okay, but I understand that. But why are we not going to get it? Because we're not unified. Because we're not together. We're not all pushing. Oh, this happened years ago. Let it go. But these Jews, they own their own hospital, own ambulance,
Yeah.
own police, own.
You're right.
Because they're not letting y'all go. They're not letting us
Shit
in.
hurt me, make me think
This
about
is one of the
motherfuckers saying you
things
three-fifths
that
of
I
a
was
man,
saying,
3/5 of a
that
fucking
If we
person.
look at our ancestors, that we came from Africa, and every little
South. Started learning about close to the
country
Sahara
in Africa had their own little
tribes.
person that was in charge. The king or whoever he might be, he the one that ran that little country or that little town. So everybody was divided. They didn't have one person to rule them from the beginning. In Africa, they had all different leaders. And that's a confusing thing because, like you say, these people that you're talking about, they have one person ruling them, leading them. They will sell him.
What I also was talking about
They sold themselves.
what we think about
Right,
Black Lives
right.
Matter.
Right. Huh?
What you think about Black
I
Lives
think
Matter?
Black Lives Matter is just not for Black lives. To me, my personal experience
I
with Black
think
Lives
that
Matter.
they can money
Our lives need to
this
matter.
money.
Our lives.
You got all of these things coming up with Black Lives
Our
Matter,
lives.
and they want a donation.
Right.
I wanted to
Right.
get
I
back to
think-
you. Wanted to
I
elaborate
think-
a little
I think
more
things a
on
little bit
segregation,
too-
right?
Get a little petty.
Was it
with
good or
that.
bad?
Right.
We
Right.
different. You know,
But I feel that Black Lives Matter need to worry about Black people first
Mm-hmm.
before we need to start worrying about anybody else. You know why?
Well, you
Because
know
we
what?
need to
They have
understand
more
that-
white people running out there online,
Because
and you had
Black
more
Lives Matter
than
need
blacks.
to, Black
I don't know
Lives
if you
Matter
look at
needs
the
to matter
TV
to
and you
us
see it or
first.
not.
We need to understand that it needs to matter to us first.
Okay.
Right? If it don't matter to us first, it'll matter to no one else. So we need to understand that when Black Lives Matter, right? That's to us. Not only when police kill us, when we kill each other
We have
too.
to have a
So
better
why we
It's not
don't
the same
understanding.
thing. I feel like anytime you bring that up and you start talking about like, because that's the Black Lives Matter or that cause, when you bring that up, it's about injustice.
Yes.
It's not about anything else about killing, because white people kill each other all day, but that's just not what they're putting on the news for you to see.
Right.
They're making us seem like the animals.
Right.
Just like you just
And
don't
this
get
is-
it's just
and
not the
this is-
visual.
and this
So
is-
if when people as soon as people say that, like, you automatically lose me in an argument, because I feel like it's not about, okay, our lives just mattering. Everybody lives
Everybody
matter.
lives
We
matter.
all
That's
agree
what I-
with that.
that's what I'm
But
trying
when
to tell you.
when we're out there protesting or we're out there saying stuff, we're saying if Bob killed this person and Bob gets to get apprehended and go to jail.
Right.
When
But America was
Young
built.
when
people are
Bebe or
changing.
Greg
They're
kill
more
somebody,
wiser.
they need to be apprehended and get to
Right,
jail.
but listen, we was born on this country off slavery. We need to
I don't
understand
care
that.
about what we was born on.
We-
Yeah, that's-
it's
irrelevant
can't
now.
keep
We
on-
need to no
we
no
can't
no
keep
no
on,
no no.
like-
We don't have to worry about that. But the injustice that look at the rap music.